Good morning, Tri-State. WCPO journalist asked 6 people from different backgrounds and neighborhoods a series of questions about how they view relationships between police and community, social media, and policing. Now, it was one of the main topics, and so here's now the Newtown police detective and a resident from Northside to see how social media has reshaped police relations.
The social media is part of the problem. Just because a video camera there and videotapes the scenario, it doesn't necessarily always mean that's exactly what occurred. Personally, for myself, when I watch these videos, I don't draw a conclusion because it wouldn't be fair to draw a conclusion based off of just that video itself. I would need more information, just like any case that I work.
African Americans have been saying, like, police treat us differently, like, police always put me out the car, police always doing this. And, you know, it gets shrugged off, you know, if you're not a part of that culture. If you've never seen it happen to you, it's kind of hard to believe that the police do this kind of stuff. Now that social media is really super relevant, it's like the proof is there. What more do you need?
In their own words, we're joined now by social media producer Libby Cunningham. The project has been more than a year in the making.
Absolutely.
All right, so take me through the idea and what you believe that you have learned from this project.
So the idea was to get a bunch of different people from all throughout the tri-state together to talk about their experiences with police officers, the way that they view police officers, and the way that they view the unrest that has sort of come around police in the community since about 2014.
So did you have trouble finding people, or were people willing to participate?
It was sort of a mixed bag. So we had about, I think, between 20 and 30 people that we wanted to talk to. We ended up talking to about 8 of them.
Okay. And what did you personally learn from that standpoint?
I think it was interesting learning that people, depending on how they grew up or the experiences that they've had, it shapes how they view the world in general, which is something that you even see as a journalist, right? But to really hear how different the experiences were from people who live maybe 10 or 15 miles from each other.
Typically, traditionally, when I look at that, the way we do things, we go out, we interview, we come back, we observe and report. This was almost journalism in their own words, was it not?
Absolutely.
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Did it change the message, do you think, in any way?
I think that it sort of broadened the message. I think that it gave, and it will really give people who are reading this and watching this kind of a view into how people who, like I said, might live 5 or 10 miles from them feel about things like police.
Well, certainly, and you could attest to it, social media has changed a way that we gather news and way we see events, especially with policing in the United States. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. And that's something that you'll see in the project and that they really talk about is that social media, I mean, you can just go onto your phone, things are instant, you can upload things instantly, and they aren't filtered. So you might see something and you'll see a video and there's not going to be a lot of context.
Awesome. Libby, we appreciate it. Thanks. This is up and running right now on our website.
WCPO.com.
Thanks, Libby.